Hi, Peter. You want to say hi to the studio audience?
There we are. Hello, hello.
Aloha.
Aloha. Happy Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
It's Tuesday. I know that because I'm off today.
Oh, see, we're still in lockdown, so I have no idea what actual day of the week it is anymore.
Mary asks, what is this crazy music? This crazy music is music that does not get us kicked off of Facebook, hopefully. I'm hoping it's royalty free. What I'm hoping.
I'm looking at buying a whole bunch of internet music that we can use for anything. The problem is finding the right type of music. I want some fun 60s stuff, you know?
Yeah. Either Skip, but you have no idea what day it is.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary. And who else we have? Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. How was your... sorry, I was off. I needed last week off. What was the reason? Oh, my Wi-Fi was crazy.
Technical issues.
Right. I hope I got that fixed. I hope I'm not all fuzzy.
You know, Stan, every time it's just you and me, you're Captain Solo, so I think that automatically makes me the Wookiee.
Hello, Scott. Dan.
Scott, Dan, hey.
You forgot to put the T at the end of waltz. You missed it.
I have a waltz up, and I'm dying to show you, Stan.
Okay, what's your waltz up? Then I'll do mine.
Favorite Funko Pop ever. Check this dude out.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Okay. Your new purchase is nicer than my new purchase.
Love him.
So Dan says, that's amazing. Mary says, well, a little fuzzy, but then it got better. Okay, good. I might have to get a thing. Holly is on a car ride, and she's not going to make it back in time, unfortunately. Bobblehead that makes noise. Is that a legit Funko, or is that a knockoff?
It's a legit Funko, and he has breathing problems and lights up.
And he has a mask on, so he's safe.
He is safe.
Yes.
Now it's a good
Ethan,
time.
Ethan, you gotta go to StreamYard.com and let
send him a link.
Okay, Facebook to use your name. But hello, Ethan. We're doing great. Craig Skaggs is in the audience. Craig will like this. Craig will like yours. Mine is... I teased this last week, and then we ended up not having a show. Then I kind of teased it on the Saturday Now That's Disney live show.
I've been dying to hear this.
Okay, you know the Facebook ads where you see these amazing deals of different things you can get? They're usually from China, or hey, look at this. Look at this. There we go, buddies.
Mug twins.
I like drinking it from this side where the seam is, and that way.
I like because I take the dog for a walk with this, so I want everyone to see C-3PO when I'm walking around.
Exactly. So, Facebook ad. I'm gonna click on this Facebook. It looked like a really good deal. Now, those of you that don't know, these guys, they're not cheap. The sideshow collectibles with the removable armor and everything, they're like $100 a figure. So when you see them, they're clearing them out on Facebook for $40 Canadian, including shipping. You jump on it because that's a good deal, right? Now in the ad, they didn't show the box, but it was that figure. It was a stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. It was the Mandalorian stormtrooper. So you jump on it when you get a good deal, right? So a month later, it's a Black Series.
It's a sand trooper.
Right, but it's from the Mandalorian. Read what Black Series it is.
It's the Star Walls.
It's a Star Wars Black Series.
Star Walls. I'm
In
looking.
case I'm fuzzy.
Oh my!
And pristine condition. This is the condition it came in. Look at how it was. It was not bubble wrapped or nothing. Shoved into an envelope.
I hate it when people do that.
It even has the Star Wars logo on the top.
Okay, so I just recently purchased Boba Fett from China, Black Series in the box. I need to go back and check and make sure it's not Star Wars.
Is it a Star Wars?
Make sure it's not Star Wars, because as you can see, I'm doing the Empire Strikes Back Black Series.
Yes, I know you're getting all the, and I love the Black Series, but they're not like $40 is a high end for a Black Series.
They're not cheap toys for one action figure.
Yeah. Scott has a lot of the hot toys and statues from side. He has a great collection. Dan, see, that's what I thought. Dan said that's even more amazing. That's kind of how I felt about it too. And I was going to write them and try to say I'm sending this back, I want my money back, but I thought the same thing. It's kind of more amazing because it's a knockoff.
Keep the box.
What's that?
Keep the box for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So I haven't opened this yet. So we're doing an unboxing. He's saying it's a counterfeit Star Wars figure. No, it's a counterfeit Star Wall. Yeah, Star Walls.
Star Walls. Yeah. That's the name of our next episode, Star Walls.
Yeah. Star Wars I would get with my Star Trek figures. So I want to see the quality of it. I'm thinking it looks like it's pretty good.
I'll bet you it's from the same factory. Someone snags it and has their own boxes.
I mean, like usually when you see the counterfeit things, they're kind of rough around the edges, or whatever. Like, and now usually the Black Series, I don't. Oh no, it is tied down. Okay, so it does have the elastic tying it down. I thought for sure it was going to be just loose in there. I don't open my Black Series. I don't think I've opened any of my Black Series. Are they elastic in or twist tied?
There are actually they don't have anything. You have to pop them out from the inside, from the back.
Okay, well, this one had an elastic on it. I cut the elastic, so it has all the accessories. So it's actually, let me see. You know what? It's actually not bad quality.
Something in my eye. Sorry,
I'm blurry, but yeah, gun's pretty detailed. A little wonky here. This thing.
I've used that gun many a time in Battlefront. It's a great gun.
Okay. And it has
and that one.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be hollow on the side here? Oh no, yeah. And then it has the backpack. I guess I should show the back part side. So it seems to be pretty decent quality. This shouldn't be flopping up like that, I don't think.
How long did it take to get to you?
Little over 4 weeks, I would say. I was getting to the point where, you know what? It's actually not that bad of a figure. So, I think the legs aren't supposed to be bowed like that, are they?
I don't think so. Well, actually, I'm looking at my Luke Skywalker.
Like the legs are rubbery. I don't think that the legs are rubbery.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be rubbery.
Yeah, the legs are rubbery. Yeah, it's not a hard plastic.
And we call them sand troopers, but in reality, they're heavy troopers.
Well, this one's a Star Wars Black Series. They don't even have trooper, nothing. There's no name on it or anything as to what he is. Now, does he stand up is the question. No, there's no way he's standing up. he's I'm going to sit down and take it easy trooper. Well,
he's trooper on a break. You need to give him a little Starbucks.
Yeah.
Pick up for his hand. Let him sit down in a chair.
There we go. So he does stand up pretty good. But yeah, his legs are rubbery. It's not
So come
it's not
summertime, he's gonna have problems.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where are we in the chat?
I just got Luke Bestman in the Black Series, and I'm really disappointed that his right hand doesn't pop off. So you can have that end of Empire Strikes Back.
Pardon, what's that?
So I'm really bummed out. My Bestman Luke, you can't take his right hand off and have him go, ah!
See, if he was a Star Wars guy, you'd be able to take the hand off, no problem. How much did I pay? It was $40 Canadian with free shipping. So,
wow.
The ad looked very convincing to me. And you know what? And I got some kind of weird email afterwards saying that they knew my password. I've got a feeling it was probably from that same company. So, because I used, I had to go change a bunch of passwords on all that. StreamYard.com sharing a window. What? Stop sharing. Is StreamYard.com sharing a window?
I know, but it just sounded just like Darth Vader when you said, what?
What? Oh, well. Anyways, you win some, you lose some, right?
Say, passengers, if you haven't seen Hard of Hearing Darth Vader, it is hilarious.
The which one?
The Hard of Hearing Darth Vader.
Oh yeah. You know, I've bought a number of things on Facebook ads, and I've always been pretty happy with them.
I have gotten ripped off twice, and they're both Star Wars stuff. I've bought a Darth Vader helmet and a Stormtrooper helmet, and they never arrived.
Okay. I've gotten everything. I don't think I've ever gotten ripped off. Wish.com. Sometimes I've ordered from there, and nothing showed up. But I just contacted them and got a refund, and it was like $2-3 whatever. Stan, you got took. I wouldn't have thought that of you. I know. You know, I've ordered, and I knew that, and they're knockoffs. They weren't that. They were like they was R2D2 shoes, runners.
Okay.
And they look really nice. They're not very comfortable. I mean, they're okay. I can wear them, but I thought I might be able to wear them to the park. I can wear them like at the mall or whatever. They're great for that, for walking around. But there's no way I can wear them to Disney for a whole day. Like, they're not comfortable enough for that. But they look really nice. I could probably put them on my shelf behind me. Like, they're that nice.
See, I have a pair of Vans high tops, and they're pirate Darth Vaders that I'm saving for next time I go to Hollywood Studios.
Darth Vader high tops, you're going to save them?
Yeah, because, you know, Vader, well, when it opens up again, Vader took the place of Kylo over in the...
Right.
Thank you. I can't.
You should break them in before you go.
Always break your shoes in. Don't ever wear new shoes to Disney unless you want to come back with broken feet.
Exactly. Mary says she's never bought anything from a Facebook ad.
I always get new shoes about 6 weeks before I go to Disney World, so I have a chance to break them in, and I get my Dr. Scholl's in them. And Dan gave me some great advice a couple of years ago when I get the man, my brain's not working today. The socks that have the copper in them to keep your feet going.
To have socks and what?
They have like the copper bands woven into them. What?
Oh, right. I'm hard of hearing Vader today.
Say, Dan has saved my feet the last 2 times I've been to Disney World.
Here we go. These are which ones you need. The moisture wicking socks.
Thank you.
Those are the ones you need. Perfect. I bought a shirt from Facebook, a Facebook ad that I really like. That's the pineapple one with the solo logos on it, the solo show logos. Yeah. I don't know why it has pineapples on it. It's from the Polynesian with the solo show. Ah! You're supposed to scream and go, ah, when he says hello, humans.
You said Polynesian. I'm thinking we've got to go down there and do a live show from the Poly.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. From
with the castle in the background and
Yeah, that we're doing that. I love that idea. Hello, gentlemen. Lewis is here.
Hey,
Lewis missed it. He missed my unboxing. You want to see my unboxing, Lewis? Too bad you're seeing it anyways. I ordered a Stormtrooper on Facebook, and I got the figure, but this is what came. Read it twice. Don't just assume you know what it says.
I'm looking at the Stormtrooper art next to the logo.
Yeah,
and it kind of looks
I like how there's like nothing on the side. Does it even say small parts do not give to children anywhere on here? No, just a Black Series number 3. Oh, it does say Sand Trooper. Okay, it says Sand Trooper. Made in China. No kidding. Choking hazard, small parts in like 20 different languages. And that's all it's on the bottom. Mary, meanwhile, I can't tolerate socks. No, Mary does not wear socks. She's not a sock person at all. Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Scott's going to...
I can get through about half a day in the parks with regular shoes, and then they have to come off and I have to put sandals on.
Holly hates socks. Troy's joined us. Hey, Troy. How are you doing, my friend? Troy, did you get the chance to see what I got? Oh, yeah, here's the figure. The figure turned out not too bad, though. But the legs are rubbery. They're not supposed to be rubbery like that. This one's rubberier than the other one. It's such a knockoff.
They're still plastic, right?
Yeah, they're plastic, but they're rubbery plastic. It's not a hard one. Maybe they're not. No, they're rubbery. This thing's going to fall apart before the end of the show. Mary can't wear them. Can't wear socks. I can't believe everyone orders from. Is anybody in the chat here? Do you order from Facebook? Or have you ever ordered from a Facebook ad, or have you never ordered from a Facebook ad? The only thing Scott got from Facebook is T-shirts. Everything else he's still waiting. Everything else I'm still waiting for it to be sent.
Same. I'm still waiting for my Facebook purchases to arrive, and it's been what, 2 years?
Yeah, you're not getting it. Carolyn's barefoot. I do not like going barefoot. Rock'em sock'em. A sausage trooper. Donald and his sausages. Troy's never ordered from a Facebook ad. Carolyn's ordered twice, and one was a scam. This is my first scam, and I've ordered quite a bit. I mean, like the stuff I order, I know darn well that it's. I thought this was going to be legit, though. I didn't think it was. It seemed very legit to me. Wizard pins from a Facebook ad. They were a great job with my Spock pins. Okay, I use wizard pins. Whose is this? Is this? I can't see.
I have
who it
to
is.
switch to a different screen to see. It won't show me on StreamYard.
Craig used wizard pins on a Facebook ad. Okay, and Craig got a really cool Craig Skaggs hat as well. Holly's ordered stuff has never arrived. She had to file a claim. It's been 2 months.
I'll order stuff on eBay because they guaranteed if it doesn't arrive, you will get your money back.
Yeah. I mean, I probably could contact PayPal about this and say, hey, listen, this is a scam, and take a picture of it or whatever, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it that it's Star Wars. It would have been funny if it was Star Balls. That would
I'm not touching that one.
That would have been funnier.
There's too many jokes to be made, and I'm not touching them. The show is family friendly.
Yeah. So we wanted to talk a little bit about Disney news. A lot of stuff. The park opened today for annual pass holders, and looked. I've been watching off and off different videos. Did you watch any of them there, Jason?
I watched a little bit today with lunch, and I thought, wow, today is the perfect day to go because there's nobody in there.
Yeah. Stan is easy to chop. Oh, I'm very easy to shop for. Sorry, yeah, cast. Oh, it was a cast preview, not annual pass preview, right?
I tuned in to see. First thing I saw was social distancing on the Jungle Cruise. So
Right.
Lots of space on those boats now.
Yeah, a lot of and the video that you probably watched the same video I did. That's one on the Grand Circle Tour Magic ticket holders, and Chris and Holly were awesome. They were posting a lot of stuff from different people. So why is it? For the life of me, people go on the Jungle Cruise and they know the Jungle Cruise has corny gags, and they sit on it like it's a boat ride, like as if they're going from the Hollywood studios to Epcot. Like, they don't laugh at any of the jokes. They don't clap. They don't thank their skipper. They just sit there with their arms crossed the whole. For the love of, don't even go on if that's what you're going for. Why do people do that?
I don't know. I saw those social distance boats today and thought now is the perfect time to be a skipper because you have so few people in your boat. You can give everybody attention and give them their own personal jungle show as you go around the river.
Well, yeah, exactly. Donald ordered a 99-cent Stan Solo action figure, but shipping was $99.99. It wasn't from me. There is a guy that sells Stan Solo figures.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when you search Stan Solo Star Wars, there's a guy selling figures. His name's not Stan Solo, but his store is called Stan Solo, and he sells figures.
I was about to look for a Stan Solo action figure as we're doing this.
How many were on each boat? It was probably, about 6?
6 or 8.
And then plexiglass between them, too. So the first 2 seats nobody could sit on.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like 3 people, then like a plexiglass shield, and like 1 person in a plexiglass shield. Like, it wasn't very many people on the boat. And there was very beginning, there was a COVID-19 joke that the skipper made.
I missed it. What was the joke?
You know what? I can't remember. If somebody in the chat saw it, they got their jokes from the Jungle Book. Lewis is saying. Well, there was that. I have a crocodile sandwich, please make it snappy. See, I gotta laugh at these jokes. That's what you go on the Jungle Cruise for, is to laugh at the jokes, even if you're force fake.
Dude, you go on the world famous Jungle Cruise because it's the best ride in Adventureland.
Well, that's true, but if you're not going to go and anticipate,
name Jungle Cruise is the best.
Well, it is. I love Jungle Cruise, and I go on and I love going on. I love laughing. I'm the only one laughing. Everyone else sit there like as if they don't even speak the language or something. Sorry, but yeah. So there was one little. I thought it would have been cool. Go ahead. It would have been cool if there was more COVID-19 humor. I thought, but I guess you can't.
Yeah, I mean, how much outside stuff do you want to bring into the park? Especially when you're, trying to forget.
Yeah, but it is cast member preview, so it's all cast members in the boat and their family and friends. So you can kind of, get away with a little bit more, I would think, and kind of, test stuff. Yeah. Test jokes. That's the time to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Although looking at the crowds today, I've never missed being a cast member more than I do right now.
I always wanted to be a tap dancer, but I kept falling into this thing. When you see the backside of water, it's safe to watch it on the Jungle Cruise, but don't try it at home because you'll hurt your head at the back of the sink if you try to watch the backside of water at home.
I have tried. That's what happened to my hair.
So Jungle Cruise, it was awesome. It was like hardly any. I enjoy it more when there's more people, I think, on Jungle Cruise than less people.
Really?
What do you think?
I don't want everyone squishing me in, so I'm kind of into this social distance Jungle Cruise now. I'm like, I have all this space. I can put my feet up.
Yeah. Cavalcade Parade. Did you catch that video?
I saw that. Did you see the thing I posted about the temporary change to the mansion?
I want to get to that. I do want to get to that. That's actually the next one on my list. I have a list here. Yeah. So the Cavalcade Parade is kind of, I guess, replacing the 3:00 parade, whatever, Festival of Fantasy.
And it's not a whole lot to it from what I saw. It's some dancers afloat, some dancers afloat, done.
Yeah. Was there even 2 floats?
A kind of didn't watch the whole cavalcade. It looked like there was one behind the first one, but
I don't know if I saw a second float or not.
I didn't watch past, like, I saw the float with Mickey in the gag, and I moved on to the next one.
Yeah. I think those are fun. Like the rainy day parade.
Yeah.
They just happen when they happen, and that way you don't get people, whooshing together at the, on Main Street. You know what I mean? Like, you're not shoulder to shoulder with people. They're not scheduled, and they seem to be. They're doing that in Hong Kong, and people are trying to figure out when the parade is because they want to get pictures of it, and it's become a game now for people that are there to catch the parade because they're not announced when they are. They know they're between noon and 3, kind of type of thing.
That would be horrible if you really want to see it and you're on a ride as it happens with no warning.
Yeah. Do you think it's worth the admission price now? What do you think, Jason? And people in the chat, what do you think?
To be completely honest, we kicked our October trip to March, but we're talking about we don't want to wear a mask. We don't want to deal with a lot of the stuff. We may just wait until all this is passed.
For what I saw today, absolutely. The crowds were so low. But again, this is cast member preview. This isn't a weekly show. So we'll see what happens, I guess, comes Saturday, next Saturday, the following Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Me personally, I don't want to wear a mask at the park, so we're just going to wait until we don't have to.
Yeah. Scott says no, it's not worth it. There was no lines at all.
Yeah.
At all. So to me, that's worth it. We pay for extra for 4 hours for nighttime party.
Well, there's no more extra magic hours. There's no more after hours parties. Those have all come to an end temporarily.
Yeah. Okay, so Ethan says yes because he has an annual pass. Now, Tokyo is doing it differently. They opened July 1st, and annual pass holders are not allowed. You use your annual pass to get in. They're extending the annual pass. They don't know for how long. But as of right now, if you're an annual pass holder and you want to go to Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, you could buy a ticket just like everyone else. And it could take you 2-3 days online. By the way, that's why I wore the Stitch shirt. Stitch ate the page. I was trying to book a trip and I could not get through
Did they
at all.
suspend annual passes, or are they just not working until the park opens again?
You can't use your annual pass yet. If you remember how I was mentioning that, I think it was on the solo show. I had John on, and I said, would you go if annual passes were blacked out? And that's what's happening. Annual passes are blacked out. You could buy a ticket just like any other Japanese local that doesn't have an annual pass and go, but you can't. Your annual pass doesn't get you in Tokyo. So, Ethan, what do you think? If you had to pay for a ticket, Ethan, would it be worth it for you to go? Mary's saying no parades, no fireworks. I know. That's the thing. Well, you got the cavalcade parade,
right? But there's no shows. We can't see characters. A lot of the stuff we love is suspended temporarily. So I think it depends on what your value of the ticket is.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm okay with that stuff because I just go and ride rides all day like a child. Right.
And the hours are pretty short too. But at the same time, Ethan said he would pay 100%. Go to Tokyo. I want to go to Tokyo so bad. I think next year is going to be Tokyo. I'm thinking next fall.
Okay, when you go, I'll go. I want to go to Tokyo.
Let's go. Let's plan it. So where were we? Cavalcade Parade. Haunted Mansion changes. Now this is the same thing they're doing in Tokyo as well. With Haunted Mansion.
And they can't do this at Disneyland. They can only do it at Disney World. The stretching room is shut off. There's a queue. You just walk around and through to get on the
right. Right. I'm thinking it's a good time to go get nice pictures of those stretching portraits if you wanted to.
It does make me wonder when Disneyland opens how they're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
How few people are going to be in the stretching room at a time now.
Yeah. Kim said if she lived close, I'd go Flight of Passage, had a 3-minute wait today. There you go. Yeah, but again, today wasn't even open. Today was. We have to keep that in mind. But if it was like today and you had to pay, I would go today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because there's nobody there, and dude, if I could go to the studios and there's no one there, and I could just get on tower, get off tower, get on tower, get off tower for 12 hours, that's my whole day.
Yeah. Okay, so Mary brings up a point. It seems the rides aren't even going to be the same. Okay, so Haunted Mansion. Oh yeah, okay, so you walk through the stretching room. I think that's kind of a cool thing. It's an experience you don't get to do normally.
Right.
You could stop, take some great pictures. If you can't get pictures,
you can't stop. You have to move through that
keep
queue.
moving.
There is no stopping for pictures.
No, I think
because they put up rope stanchions and everything. You walk
I know, I realize that. But if I stop, what are they going to do? Put a rope around my neck and drag me there?
Water guns.
Now, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor is more fun when the room is packed.
Yes.
Than it is when it's half empty. When you get the whole crowd laughing and everybody, same with the Jungle Books, the Jungle Cruise. The Jungle Cruise is not fun when you're the only one laughing. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor is kind of the same way. I think it depends on the attraction. I wanted to talk about the Pirates of the Caribbean. Did you catch that one? That video?
I did. It's weird to see in the old Spanish forts the warnings on the ground.
Yeah, no kidding. But what was really awesome is they're only filling up rows 1 and row 6 on Pirates.
Right.
Now that to me is a better experience than somebody in front of you or people behind you yakking.
Well, no, it depends on if the person's taking flash pictures or not.
Well, that's what I mean. It's less chance. If there's only 2 people in the front row and there's you and me in the back row, there's less chance of the 2 people in the front row taking flash pictures than if every row is full, right?
If they're taking flash pictures, it's ruined, period.
You know who it was, too.
It was Ethan.
What's that? It was Ethan. No spring roll cart. You know what? The spring roll cart wasn't open half the time when I went last time anyways. You're lucky if you catch the spring roll cart open.
You know what? I've said on many shows before, the spring roll cart, cheeseburger spring rolls, that is the best food in all of Magic Kingdom.
No line at the sausage cart. Donald and his sausages. Do you know what? The spring roll, pizza spring roll wasn't open at Tokyo either. That cart was closed as well. They have a pizza spring roll cart. And that was closed.
Cheeseburger spring rolls are the greatest thing in Magic Kingdom. You can eat them all.
Cart is elusive. I always get picked as a churro guy on Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Caroline says her husband was that guy. I get picked as a churro guy a lot because they pick a guy with a shirt all the time. It's a colorful shirt.
See, I got picked as that guy last time we were there.
As that guy?
Yeah.
No, you weren't. You were picked as the churro guy or something.
No, I was that guy.
You weren't that guy.
Because I had to have you explain to me what that guy means.
When I was with you?
Yeah, because I was like, wait, is this a good thing or a bad thing?
No, I don't think it was with me. The cheeseburger egg rolls. This is why I'm always hungry when we're done doing these shows.
I'm glad we do this right before dinner.
Oh, man. Okay, so Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I noticed? None of the pirates were wearing masks. Jason's thinking about it, trying to think of the video now.
I'm trying to think of any pirate. No, they don't have masks on.
No, none of them were wearing masks.
Now, how hilarious would it be if before the park opens back up, they go and they put masks on every single animatronic,
every single animatronic,
even in the Haunted Mansion where they're dead already.
Bean Bunny. Sweetums comes out wearing a mask.
They've all got the Mickey Mouse mask they sell at Disney Springs.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
Sweetums with a big Winnie the Pooh mask. Or Darth Vader.
Can you imagine Darth Vader in a Winnie the Pooh mask? Over his mask?
With Carolyn, I think that was Carolyn. My daughter, Louis. Louis, what joke did your daughter say? If you remember, what daughter did your joke say? If you can remember.
Know, but I text my joke and they don't use them. And
no, I know. I texted a joke one time and it cost me a fortune in data because from the Canada.
Yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't say it. I got the kid next to me to do it. they never used it. But anyways, yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean, I think, was a better experience with less people in the boat.
It always is.
Yeah. I like that. Lewis doesn't remember what the joke was.
I always text the same joke every time to see if they'll use it, and it's why don't crabs tip?
Joke.
Why don't crabs tip? Because they're shellfish. I text that joke every time and they never pick it.
I went during Halloween, and my joke that I had the kid fill out was, what state do ghosts live in? No, what state do ghosts go to school? Pennsylvania. I can see why they didn't use it. I'm on my own now.
You're on your own.
I'm on my own. The pictures of Cinderella Castle everyone's posting has the crane in it. Ichabod Crane is still in the castle. Shots.
I thought they were.
Are they not done yet?
I thought they were done.
I thought they were done painting it too.
They're probably already putting up the dream lights for Christmas.
That could be. That was bad. I don't think that was a joke, honestly. It was something like that. See, Mary liked your joke, but didn't like mine. Scott says, yes, why couldn't they have moved that darn crane? Are they not done painting that thing yet? How many more shades of pink are they going to put on there?
I think at this point, because every time I go, it's there. I just think of it as a permanent feature.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think he has his own Facebook page.
Yeah. I just think I guess at this point, I just think it's part of Cinderella's castle.
Yeah. Cinderella bought a crane, parked in her backyard, just in case, In
case she's got to do some work, she's got her own hard hat, her own tools.
Yeah, exactly. Get new horses for the. I guess he can walk on. I don't know. Okay, so the dining 60-day window is now open, supposedly, for you can book your dining. And Jason's frozen. Oh, you're back? Okay, you were frozen there for a sec.
Oh. 60-day window. I have a little burp. Sorry.
Good luck getting on the Disney website.
Now, is that for all restaurants or just select restaurants?
You know what? I wanted to get on there to find out because I wanted to see if I could book to see if the buffet restaurants were going to be open. I wanted to see, and in the end, I think it was, what was it? Disney News Today posted that it was now open, and they used a picture from Chef Mickey's. Where they're in the their article.
Dining reservations open, just not this one.
Yeah. So I wanted to see if I could book. Okay, so Mary said she can book. She can book.
I was reading about the menus have been slashed.
Okay.
For all restaurants, the menu selection is down to just a few items for each restaurant.
Okay, so Mary's saying Chef Mickey's is closed. And what about Crystal Palace? Like I know, I wasn't trying to. I knew I wouldn't be able to book an inside department because I have no tickets. But I thought I could try. I wanted to see different buffet places out of the parks if I could book, just to see how far I could go. Everything is slashed. All the menus are slashed.
Now, I've heard talk of they may have the cast members behind the buffet eventually to get you what you select. But what if you're a pig like me and you're like, no, more of that, just give me a plate of that.
Well, yeah, exactly. So Mary is saying Crystal Palace is closed. So it looks like, and Donald's saying Crystal Palace is closed as well. So I'm guessing that the any of the buffets aren't going to be open,
Right.
Because
there will be 2 character dining locations open.
well, the not the Rainforest, not what's it called? The one I like in Epcot. What's the other one?
Garden Grill, and I want to say Topolino, but I don't think that's it. I know Garden Grill's doing it.
I think, yes, you're right, Templito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my first thought when I heard Garden Grill's going to be open for character dining is, well, it rotates anyway, so are the characters going to be on ladders waving as they go by?
Well, the Garden Grill is set up differently in that the characters can kind of come to your table and still social distance, because people don't get up for the characters as much as, like, say, Chef Mickey's. And well, Chef Mickey's, and most character places are buffets anyways. Now, the way they do it in Shanghai, is they do it like Topolino's, where I know I was pronouncing it wrong, where the characters come out to us, they walk around and they kind of wave to everybody, and you take pictures of them, and then they leave, or they stop and they pose together for photos, and then they leave, but you take pictures from a distance. You don't get to get your arm around them and take a selfie type of thing. And that's how they're doing it in Shanghai. And that's kind of how Topolino's is. And Garden Grill is very similar to that too, where you sit down and you don't get up, and it's benches. It's awkward for them to,
Yeah, I've been to Garden Grill where they walk up to you and they go to the next table.
Yeah. And if every other table is only being used, social distancing is not going to be a problem at all at Garden Grill. I think Garden Grill's...
It would break my heart to be sitting there eating and then hear a kid cry because they don't understand why they can't go to their favorite character now.
Well, kids are smarter than we give them credit for, I feel.
Oh, no, yes. I think in a lot of ways they're smarter than us.
Oh, yeah. One thing, they're not booking a trip to Florida when they get 7,000 new cases a day. We want to talk about that. Should Disney World even be open?
What was it? They now have 200,000 cases in the last 4 days. They clocked 40,000 new cases just in those 4 days.
Yeah. So Donald was able to book Liberty Tree Tavern, 50's Prime Time, and Garden Grill. Nice. I've eaten all those. I haven't eaten very many table services, but I like all those. Yeah. So what do you think? Should they even, they have more cases now than when they closed?
Honestly, and everyone don't get mad at me, I personally don't think they should open up right now, but that's just me. I think they should wait. We were just talking beforehand before the show started. We all know how bad MCO is when you're going through that screening process to get on the tram back to the planes. What a sea of people it is.
Right.
Just getting into the airport right now. No, I wouldn't go. We're gonna wait until it's over. Us personally.
Well, exactly. Carolyn's saying Florida has more COVID-19 cases in 3 days than all of Canada has had total.
I mean, I have a health condition, so I'm not willing to risk it myself. I have been on a ventilator, and I don't like it, and I don't want to do that again.
Well, exactly. And with your conditions, I mean, you might not come through.
It could kill me. This could kill me, which is why I am stuck in the house probably for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Like I think if I was a local, I would go, but there's no way in the world I travel there to go.
Yeah. I am just not willing to risk it.
Is Disney being irresponsible by opening? Kinda.
I wasn't going to say it, but since you did, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of think it's not very irresponsible, but it is irresponsible.
I think we should all do our part and try to get through this. And Disney does have the waiver now that by coming to Disney, you assume all responsibility if you get COVID.
Yeah,
which that's very, very telling to me. Come on down and spend money, but it's on you if anything happens to you.
Yeah. I mean, like movie theaters aren't opening, sporting events aren't opening, funerals are still not happening, weddings are being canceled and moved. You name it, it's not going on. But we can open up a park, but we'll limit where you could sit and where you could stand and how many people we let in, and refill your popcorn buckets for you.
I honestly think Disney's doing the very best they can with what they can do, and I wonder how much of it Florida government going, no, you will open.
Well, no, I don't think the Florida government's forcing Disney to open. I wouldn't say that. I think, I often look at this as kind of like 9/11. And when 9/11 happened, the U.S. in particular, but the whole world was kind of in like, holy crap, what are we in for now? And Disney opening up right away brought a sense of normalcy back to the U.S. and to the world.
Right.
But this is totally different.
This is not that. This is not that. This is going to be in our lives for probably another year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know.
And the rest of the world has told America, you can't come here. So,
and yeah, exactly. The state, the state needs revenue. It's a tough call. But are they going to get much? I don't know.
I think if you're willing to take the responsibility and the liability on yourself to do it, go ahead. I do think it's unfair to put cast members in harm's way.
That's a good point. That's an excellent point. Yeah. And I know what it's like to be put in harm's way because I was on the front line. Yeah, and sure, we didn't have very many cases, but at the time we didn't know how many cases we were going to have. We didn't know if we were going to get.
All really worried about you.
Yeah, exactly. And I was working long days. On the floor, on the sales floor, the whole time with people all around me. And sure, we were limiting how many people can come in and doing what we can. That's what Disney's doing now. And I did feel a little bit worried. But I did, I wash my hands every 15 minutes, and I actually set an alarm on my watch to wash my hands every 15 minutes. And I still do social distance as much as I can all day, every day,
If I have to go to the store, I mask, gloves, and then I come home, strip off what I'm wearing, put on something else, and I wash everything that's coming from the store.
Yeah, yeah. Donald's saying they shut down the bars that generate over 50% of the money from alcohol last week in Florida after letting them. Yeah. Do we think, and the people in the chat, do you think Disney is going to end up closing again after this Saturday? Assuming they open this Saturday, no problem. They open on the 15th. Excuse me, the other two parks. Let the stock go up so I can sell my stock.
I agree with you, Kim, completely.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying all along.
Yeah.
I'm getting angry because I live in a small town out in the middle of nowhere. And here it's starting to pop off. Everyone's starting to get it all of a sudden, which means I'm just stuck in my house that much longer. Everyone stay in your house so I can go out again.
So Kim agrees. She thinks that Disney's going to end up closing again. They're going to open up, go through all this, and then have to cancel people's trips again.
I'd say probably within a month of opening, they'll be closing again.
Yeah, there's possibility. If Florida keeps getting these numbers, I can't see how they can stay open, honestly.
I mean, Disneyland said, we're not going to open up right now. Just wait.
Yeah. You had some information about Splash Mountain.
I do. We have some possible timelines. So you're going to have some time to enjoy it because it's going to take 2 years to refurb it, to change it all over. Magic Kingdom isn't going to do it till after the 50th, and Disneyland will do it after Magic Kingdom because they want to give everyone a chance to come say goodbye, come to parties, come buy merchandise. So expect construction to start 2022, 2023. Because with Splash Mountain, all of the interior sets are made of concrete. So this is a full, it's not like just taking set pieces out. It's a full jackhammer demolish.
Okay, you mentioned that before. I didn't understand that because, so everything made out of concrete, don't they just basically replace the animatronics and the scenery and keep the same?
No, they're going to actually demolish the sets, which is going to take jackhammers. An actual.
But aren't the sets like the sets aren't concrete?
No, the sets are made. A lot of the sets are made of concrete inside because all that you don't want wood with all that water because all the sets would mold away. So when they constructed Splash Mountain, they everything else, a lot of the sets inside are made out of concrete because that way they won't mold, they won't rot, they won't deteriorate. Because the Disneyland Splash Mountain, they pump 20,000 gallons of water into that attraction every day. That's how much it takes to run the logs through there.
Oh, okay. There you're seeing the Splash Mountain gift shop is sold out. I didn't know there was a Splash Mountain.
Now's a good time to sell your Splash Mountain stuff you don't want.
Yeah, I wish they could fix the Yeti. Yeah, spend the money on fixing the Yeti.
Well, the thing with the Yeti
that's what I'm thinking too. Can they not just change, like keep the paddle wheel? And just...
Well, the paddle wheel is going to stay. That's where, because you're going to see Tiana twice in the ride. From what I've heard is you'll see Tiana at the beginning with Lewis, and because they're going to Mardi Gras, Lewis is so excited he's going to drop his horn case in the water, and part of the storyline is you're with Lewis trying to go get his trumpet. And you'll actually see the case that will float alongside you. And then you'll see Tiana and Naveen on the refurbished Zippity Lady at the end. Because the story is going to take place after the movie's over, so you'll never see Tiana's frog.
You ever see Tiana's what?
You're never going to see Tiana as a frog in the ride.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that because it's supposed to be like after the kiss. Yeah,
right.
Mary's asking, where did you get this information?
I got this from Jim Hill, the Sunday episode, Disney Dish with Jim Hill and Lynn Testa.
Okay.
But buried in that podcast,
I heard of Lynn Testa.
Both fantastic. Honestly, guys, if you haven't subscribed to their podcast, do so. They are fantastic.
But subscribe to the Solo Show and Grand Circle Tour podcast.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes,
those are your priorities.
Jim is always right. He's in all the years I've been listening to him, he is 100% right about everything. So if he says something now, it's going to happen in the future.
Well, Len Tesla is pretty good too.
Yeah. They also were talking about, Splash Mountain is going to be the last attraction of this list of attractions to get changed.
Okay.
We are going to see. Yeah, I know, Ethan. Thanks for taking my thunder from today.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Ethan posted that.
I saw that. I was like,
hey,
thanks,
what Jason
Ethan.
was talking about.
I was like, thanks for stealing my scoop, bro.
Mary said she's never heard of him. I haven't heard of him either, but I did hear of Tesla.
I will post the link on the Grand Circle Tour page to their
Too late. Ethan already did. Ethan posted it this morning.
I'm going to go delete it and repost it. Now, so we're going to lose the Mama Don't Whoop Little Buford number from the Country Bears. The Hall of Presidents is going away in its current form. Yes.
Okay. So that was the other thing. What's happening with Hall of Presidents? Do we know yet, or Ethan's laughing at you?
You get to buy me a Dole Whip now. Next time I go to Disneyland, Ethan, I'm gonna meet you there, and you can buy me a Dole Whip at the Tropical Hideaway.
What's happening with Hall of Presidents?
Don't know much. Just know that it is going away in its current form. You know, every 4 to 8 years, they have to completely refurbish it, build a new animatronic.
Does Disney know who's going to win the election already? Is that what they?
No, but just it's an attraction that has to go through a major change every time we get a new president. I knew I liked you, Carolyn.
These are rumors. Let's be clear. These are rumors. None of this is definitely what Disney announced. This is the rumor part of the news and rumor
right.
show.
But it will be going away in this current form. They want a because let's face it, right now it is totally partisan. There are people who wouldn't go in there because of Obama, and now there are people who won't go in there because of Trump. So they want an attraction that's for everybody.
Okay. You know why I won't go in there?
Why?
None of the presidents are wearing masks.
Oh my God, Stan! Let's sneak in tonight. Put them all in Winnie the Pooh masks.
None of them wearing masks. That's why I wouldn't.
We are going to see the Indian scene in Peter Pan get addressed. I'm not sure what yet, but they're going to redo that. The Indian scene along the riverbank you see from the riverboat is going to be changed to be more authentic.
That's going to be changed?
That's going to be changed to be authentic to what Native American life looked like, and not the version they have now. And then on to Splash Mountain.
Hang on. Did the Native Americans not have teepees? Of course they did.
They did, but it's going to be like very specific to. This is just the info I have right now. It's going to be less cartoony and more authentic.
It's pretty authentic, I thought. I got a picture somewhere of one in Walt Disney World. I thought
shoot the messenger.
Yeah. This is out of control. They're out of control.
You know what? Times change, and Disney has to change with the times to be relevant.
See the angry faces rolling, so it's not. Doesn't sound too bad. No one's rolling the angry faces at us.
But the whole changing Red out in Pirates of the Caribbean was the test for it, and because it went over pretty well, they're going to keep making the changes they feel that they need to make.
Yeah, I like the change to Red, and I'm looking forward to the Splash. Not that I'm going to ride it anyways, but I'm looking forward to the Splash Mountain YouTube videos when they come out.
I'm please don't be mad at me, everyone. I'm looking forward to the Princess and Frog change. I really like that movie, and it's going to be cool to see a princess with an e-ticket attraction. Yeah.
And I got on my soapbox a couple weeks ago on Now That's Disney Live Facebook show, and I'm not going to do it here again. But I think anything that makes people feel more comfortable is a good thing.
Right. If it's you don't want to alienate anybody.
Yeah, and if you're changing for the sake of changing, is it worth it?
It's I mean, like with Splash Mountain, they're spending millions and millions and millions of dollars to change it over. They wouldn't be doing it if they didn't think it was an investment.
Yeah. All Steve wants is that whatever will make the stock prices go up. That makes him happy. That's what he wants. Kim says, after watching Princess and the Frog, I feel like a lot of I think it's supposed to be theming really does fit in.
Yeah. It's going to fit in really well at Disneyland. I saw today an article that George posted about changing Splash Mountain and Magic Kingdom to Western River Expedition.
Yeah,
now if you go and look at the concept art for Western River Expedition, it would be on the list of things to be changed immediately. Very
That's what I thought too.
Very just go look at the concept art and you'll understand what I'm talking about. It was not flattering to Native Americans.
I looked at that concept art and it's like, no way that's happening.
It would have been on the list anyway if they had done it. So I don't see it. And it's not like they have a script. They just had models. They have a script for the ride. They don't have the song or so.
Yeah.
I do think, though, and I talked about this with George the other day, I think what's going to happen in Magic Kingdom to make it fit is as you come out of Caribbean Plaza, I think Pecos Bills is going to get completely changed over to maybe like Tiana's Place kind of a theme. And then all that area leading to Splash Mountain on the left is going to be New Orleans. So that thematically, as you come out of Adventureland through the Spanish Main into New Orleans, and then you can veer off either direction into the frontier.
Yeah. Liberty Boat, Kim, I think is what you're talking about. Yeah, because the Liberty Boat comes right by there, does it not?
Yeah, the Liberty Boat, comes right through there.
Yeah.
But that way, thematically, it doesn't just clash.
Yeah. Craig watched Princess and the Frog, and Craig, that might be a good painting to do because everyone's watching it now. Everyone's getting into it. I'm finding more and more people are thinking that the Princess and Frog theme makes sense.
Right, and Mary making my point for me. Thank you. Is that all the Splash Mountain merchandise is selling out right now? Princess Tiana is a consistent seller for the company. They make a lot of money on Tiana, so at the exit of the ride, they're going to sell way more Tiana merchandise than they do Brer Rabbit, and his friends.
I didn't even know there was a Splash Mountain store.
Yeah, there's the
Ghost show.
There's a gift shop at the exit of Splash Mountain.
I've never ridden it, so no, I have ridden it. I've ridden it once. It was so long ago, and I guess I never even paid attention when I left.
But yeah, they wouldn't be doing this.
My knees were wobbly.
They wouldn't make this major $1 million multi-year investment if they didn't think it was going to make the money back.
Yeah. Mary says that Tiana is her favorite princess meet and greet, and I did get it. Yeah, Tiana is an awesome meet and greet.
I have 3 favorite princesses, and Tiana's one of
them. Craig is saying lots of great stuff in to come up with painting. Yeah. And a strong black woman. The shop is off to the side, and the ride doesn't dump you out into it. Okay. Well, I'm going to definitely check out that shop next time. And she's American. She's from America. Jay doesn't even know what princess is which. Jay knows his princesses.
Oh, I know my princess. I know my Disney.
He knows his princesses.
I know my Disney. Hey, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
The last bit of news I have before we say thank you for joining us. Have you heard what's happening with the refillable cups at the resorts and the refillable popcorn buckets at the parks?
No, but you teased me with this, and I'm dying to know.
Okay. Refillable cups are like this. And like that. And like the other plastic ones are still going to be available at the resorts. You still be able to purchase them, even though there is no dining plan as of now. I think the dining plan is going to come back. I think when the dust settles and we start getting back to tourism and whatnot, the dining plan will probably come back. I think that so the refillable cups will still be available for purchase. The drink machines are not going to be self-serve anymore.
Ooh.
There's going to be a cast member there that I guess you hand them your cup, or they'll still have cups. So for your refillable cups, the cast member is not going to hold or handle your refillable cup. You just hold your cup. She'll scan it, see that it's active. You tell her what drink you want. She'll get it for you, put it down, you pick it up. And that's how it's going to work. Then you could put her into your refillable cup or just drink it out of the paper cup.
Will I still be able to make soda concoctions, a little this, a little that?
Good question. I know, because I like my swamp water when I go. That's what I call it, is the swamp water. So yeah, good question. I used to drive the ladies at the theater nuts because I used to go to the 3 movies a week and I always order a swamp water, and they would get mad at me. And they knew darn well what I was talking about.
Okay, what's the swamp water?
Yeah, they aren't scanning the refillables. What does she mean?
The refillable mugs, they're not going to scan them?
They're going to be scanning them. They're going to have like little scanners that they'll be scanned. That's what I heard. Mary hasn't heard about the popcorn, but they will give you a cup. Yeah, they give you a cup, and then you can pour it into your cup. People are drinking it and eating out of them. That's what Scott has heard about. Okay, where are we here? What, pray tell, is swamp water? Swamp water is when you mix all the flavors. That's what, when I was a kid, that's what we used to call it.
I like an Arnold Palmer. That's a little too much.
It's a mixture of Coke, Sprite, root beer, and orange.
Mellow yellow. Probably got to go through sodas in my head.
A&W, half orange, half root beer. Is that what they used to have? Is that what they have at A&W, Carolyn? Is that what, if you order swamp water, that's what they give you? Arnold Palmer is one thing. Like I said, when I was a kid, I got to go back here. Victor, welcome. Victor Naraki.
Hey, Victor.
Celebrating Florida.com, your real estate agent of choice when you're moving.
When we move, we're going to use Victor. Yes,
that's who you want to use. COVID is just a hoax, so Disney. David comes to it right off the hop with a controversial comment.
Okay, so I've had an idea to fix the Yeti. Thought my Imagineer cap, because they say you have to tear out part of the building to get into that. What if they just made the Yeti a bunch of separate animatronic pieces. So the arm is one piece, the head is one piece. It's not all one animatronic. What if it was a bunch of different pieces to make it up? That way, when one goes, you can replace it.
Well, exactly. Can you not take the arm off and get it out somehow that way? Victor's saying, start thinking now. If you start looking at houses now.
We have been. We're looking at Winter Haven. So, year and a half, 2 years, you are going to be our agent.
I tell everybody about Victor. He's a guy. There you go. What were we talking about? Oh, refillable popcorn buckets. Yeah, so they're going to be the same way. You bring your refillable popcorn bucket. You pay your $2, or it's probably going to be $3. I'm guessing it's probably going to go up. And they give you a cardboard container of popcorn. And I'm assuming they're going to be putting it down and then you pick it up rather than them actually handing it to you.
No, I don't actually use my popcorn bucket, the one I buy. I don't want anything greasy before I get it home. I want it to stay clean and nice. And
well, yeah, the collectible ones are like that. It's just out of reach. They're all over there. I didn't really realize I had them all in one spot, but they're all there. The collectible ones, but the pails, which you actually reuse.
Yeah, I want the Millennium Falcon one. I forgot to get it last time I was there.
Okay, now you made me get up and do show and tell. You mean this popcorn?
Hey, everyone, it's the backside of Stan.
This popcorn bucket?
That's the one. I forgot to pick it up last time.
Oh, I had so much fun with this one. Did you see my video?
Yeah.
I had the camera like this and I was flying.
I want to take on the rides and do that with the camera, but I know I'll lose it or my camera.
Victor says he just closed a home near Winter Haven.
I know, I accidentally, because I sent my husband a house I was looking at that I absolutely just fell in love with, and I actually text all the GCT, this is the one, I want this one, and everyone's like, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, Mary does that too. She gets them clean, asks for a cup of popcorn.
Yeah.
But I have the reusable one that I use that is just a round one. Yeah. And I got a stack of those over there in the room. Well, it wasn't so much luck. I just paid for it. It wasn't. They didn't just hand it to me.
You were much better than I was. I saw it, went, I'm going to get that before the end of the day. And then the end of the day came, and I forgot it.
Yeah. So Carolyn's heading out. So that's our sign.
That's our cue to go on the Stan and Jay show.
The Stan and Jay show. I'm here with my favorite co-host, Jungle Skipper Jay, signing off. Skipper. So everybody, you have yourselves.
Wait, really quick, Stan, before we go, we have a great episode coming out tomorrow.
Yeah,
all about Tomorrowland. So the things we love. We did all our favorite attractions and the ones we don't like in tomorrow, and all the Tomorrowlands across the globe. And you guys are gonna love this one because we had a really hard time coming up with things we don't like. I only had one.
I wish I was invited on that show. I guess I wasn't. They said, Stan, you stay home. You don't go. That sounds like a fun show. Where are the other hosts? Well, Dan was in the chat, but he's at work. Holly's driving somewhere. Carolyn's painting her baby room. What was she doing? Her library? Or not Carolyn. Chris. Anyways. Like Scott says, good night, gang. That's right. Okay, you're talking about. I'm horrible at promoting solo show coming out next Thursday. I guess I can talk about this on Tuesday. Had a guy from Tokyo on. We recorded this morning. Very interesting show. So we were talking about how opening day went at Tokyo.
I cannot wait to hear that.
Yeah, it was a very fun show. So that's going to come out next Thursday. I'm not going to have a show. We might have a very tiny. Ken and I are working on a really, really tiny show.
My other favorite Disney podcast is the Solo Show.
Yes. And Justin, where is Justin? Is he still alive?
Does he have gone back to work. I talked to him. He's gone back to work at the hospital, so he isn't working from home anymore.
Okay, he's working.
Yeah.
Okay, he has an apartment. We got to go see the Panda show that starts in like 50 minutes. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.